What's good, guys? You know who is this? This is your boy Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today I'm not gonna bring any updates. Today I'm not gonna bring any news. Today I'm gonna speak facts. So let me just go ahead, let me just speak facts. So this intro won't take so long because a couple days ago, a Colombian woman, she went viral. I think she said, well, she didn't say that, but that's what she showed in her Tinder profile, that she don't date passport bros. Why she say that? So let's jump in this. Let's speak about this. Let's go deep on this. So y'all know it's not a secret that Tinder, Colombian Cupid, and other platforms today in Colombia is popular for passport bros to trying to find the love of their life, to trying to flex that they winning in Colombia with beautiful women and with missing women, you know, and many other things. Where there is where somebody saw this picture with a girl saying like, hey, I don't date them. Like, you know, she said she didn't explain why, but it was in her profile. She got her own reason why she said that. But I can guess, you know, why she was saying that on her Tinder profile. Because you know it's not a secret that, I don't know if you guys know this, but I know a lot of people that are subscribed to my channel, they should know this, because last year, it was this year actually, I posted a video that said that Colombia's newspapers named Colombiano, they post a documentary, like a news, that say that passport bros are losers on their country. A lot of people, you know, like they get mad, all of that about you know, the news, all of that about the document. They were feeling some type of way. Also, this document got popular in Colombia because a lot of people were curious why so many, you know, people from the United States, so many travelers, now they decide to travel to Colombia, especially men, because I think now in Colombia, more men from the United States travel here more like than women. So, like, you know, that the documents, it got viral also in the country, and a lot of people are laughing, you know, many other things, you know, about that document. And I know, like I said, a lot of guys feel some type of way. And maybe she was saying that because a lot of guys also probably she was dating, they were flexing like, oh, you know, I'm a passport bro, you know, something. Oh, she's been reading many things about, you know, the passport bro, like I said, from the newspapers in Colombia. And I know a lot of guys that might be crying now after this. Oh, I told Colombian women were submissive. I told, you know, like they were feminists, this and that, because, you know, it's not a secret that a lot of guys, that's how they, oh, you know, like these women over here, and, you know, it's a lot of, it's funny, but, you know, that's the reality. A lot of guys, they cry so much over a woman. They, oh, you know, like I tell, you know, like passport bros are winning, you know, in Colombia, this and that, which is a cap. A lot of brothers, they are winning in Colombia, you know, that's the reality. A lot of women, a lot of guys, you know, they find, you know, a good woman in Colombia, and I congrats to them. Congratulations to those ones that already have a family in Colombia, that have a good, great, and amazing woman next to them. But also, there is other ones that they've been losing in Colombia, but they will never, maybe once in a blue moon, they will never admit, they will never post on YouTube, and you barely will hear all these YouTubers that they think like they have a master's degree of dating in Colombia, and they don't even speak our language. The only thing they know how to say in Spanish is hola mami, ¿cómo estás? That's it. But, you know, like they don't even fluent in Spanish. They don't even know nothing about the culture, but they think like they have a master's degree, you know, in dating in Colombia, that they should be a teacher in in the Love University. They should open, you know, like university name, you know, like the guy to the law, because they think, like I said, they think like they have, you know, master degree of dating in Colombia, and everywhere they go. That's the reason why I don't watch, you know, all these YouTubers that they speaking bullshit about our culture, about my country, about the women in Colombia, because that's the reality. Like I say, so, you know, a lot of girls also, like, you know, like they've been dating American guys also. They also, you know, that they trying to know how's the culture, you know, all of that, the reason, the behavior, why so many guys are traveling now to Colombia, to date Colombian women, to marry Colombian women, to trying to find a girlfriend in Colombia. Why it's getting really popular. And a lot of these women, they might think like, you know, like all these guys, you know, especially, you know, the black brothers, they've been represent or they are part of the Paso Bros movement, which is now, like I said, which is got popular in Colombia this year when they post the news in their documentary talking about, you know, the Paso Bros, all of that. So this might be one of the reasons why the guru, you know, this guru should say, oh, I don't date Paso Bros, I don't want to date them, I don't want to be related to all of that, because also in a lot of this group that they've been talking bad things, horrible things about American women, and I don't try to blame nobody. I don't try to, you know, I'm not against nobody and just speaking fast. But this is a red flag for Colombian women. When you're trying to date a Colombian woman, you gotta forget about your past. Forget about, you know, what your wife, what your fiance, what your girlfriend did to you in the United States. This is in your past. And stop talking about women, because the women, they can think that this is a red flag. And if y'all was let's say if I was a woman and I'm dating a guy that all the time, 24/7, even they create fake profile just to talk about women, you know, what I can expect from that guy when I already know he's talking about all the women, and if I'm a woman too, I'm gonna feel some type of way. So I don't blame the women. I don't blame this girl because, you know, she's saying like she don't date Paso Bros. But I know also that there is a lot of brothers, Paso Bros, you know, because I know a lot of Paso Bros that they have good intention with the women, but you know, cause few of them that they've been doing, you know, dirty things in Colombia. They have horrible background in the country. For some of them, it's like the ones that for real they're trying to find a wife. For real they're trying to find a girlfriend in Colombia. For real they're trying to find a fiance in Colombia. They're the ones that are gonna have a horrible and bad time in the country trying to find girls, because it's not a secret. Like I say, it's not a secret that there is a lot of guys from the United States that they come down here. And when I say from the United States, it's because, you know, Paso Bros are from the United States. There is a lot of guys from the United States that they come to Colombia. They take advantage of Colombian women, you know, but they will never say that. They will never post that. There is a lot of guys that they trash. They trade bad, you know, like some of these gurus, you know, all of that, and then like they trash to these women and they damage women with a good heart, because how you guys have, some guys are tired of dating in the United States. A lot of women, they tired of dating in Colombia, and they also trying to find, you know, experience, trying to find somebody different, you know, somebody with a different culture that probably is going to value them more. But unfortunately, they find, you know, all these guys that they just want to, you know, have a great time, you know, have a good weekend, and they promise them anything, everything. Oh, I'm going to take you to the United States. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for you. You know, like we're going to travel. We're going to go to the Yachts. We're going to go to Jamaica. We're going to go to, and they, at the end of the day, they don't even go to the bus station to catch a bus. They don't do nothing for them, but they promise them a lot of things. And this woman, they don't have more choice than to believe them in all what they say, because like they believe, you know, like are people that actually have a word that they will make it happen for real for them, but they didn't make it happen. Nothing, you know, it was just a promise and stuff like that. And like I say, I don't blame these women because I think about that, because like I say, nobody, you know, like nobody represent like Paso Bros in Colombia. When anything happened, you know, people talking about things about them, all of that. Like I already said, you know, like there is a big movement, you know, but they together when they had to be together, but you know, everybody's doing their own thing, you know what I mean? They should hire maybe a lawyer in Colombia, lawyer in DR, lawyer in Thailand, everywhere they go, so somebody that could represent them, because there is a lot of people that be doing things that they've been just showing the dirty water in Paso Bros, but nobody came out to say nothing. Nobody said nothing about that. Like, man, it's your own problem. Bad when they trying to, you know, like give the guy, you know, show the massive degree about dating in Colombia, about dating Colombian women. Oh yeah, you know, let me just give the bias to the Paso Bros, you know, all of that. But when they trying to defend them, nobody's like, hey man, you know, like I leave it up to you. You decide what you're gonna do, you know, all of that. Like I said, fellas, you know, I don't blame this girl, because, you know, like all this thing that been happening in Colombia, all the many things, and she's probably trying to find a real man, you know, a good man. I'm not saying, you know, the men are fake, you know. I'm just saying, you know, she's probably tired of dating in Colombia, and then she's trying to find someone, you know, that had really good intentions with her. She's maybe decided to go out on the weekends, you know, have a great time with a guy, and that's it. You know, it's a wrap. She's trying to find something for real for, you know, the rest of her life. You know what I mean? Like I say, fellas, hey, Colombian women are not submissive. They not feminists. I've been saying this all the time. Don't flex that, oh, you know, we're winning, all of this, all of that. Again, I don't have nothing against the brothers. I'm just trying to talk to, and just trying to speak the reality. Because a lot of guys, like I say, they've been selling Colombian women as they the paradise. Because they're beautiful. Majority of our women, you know, they're beautiful. They have a beautiful body, you know, all of that. Our culture, you know, is good, you know, like, well, no 100% good, you know. We have some things we gotta face, but, you know, like any culture is not perfect. But, you know, like Colombian women, they very dedicated to the home, you know, all of that, housekeeping, they do all they gotta do, you know, all of that. But like I say, a lot of brothers, they've been selling Colombian women as the paradise. They submissive, they this, they that. Oh man, you know, she woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning, she made my ass, this is what the Colombian women do almost every day. Cause been saying this all the time, and I'm tired to say that. Colombian women, that's the culture. They get up almost every day. The ones, you know, like they nourish, none of that I'm talking about, because you know I'm poor. So I'm talking about the women in the hood. They almost get up like every day to cook the breakfast, you know, for the men's, all of that. You know, I'm not saying husband, because like I say, Colombians, they don't like marriage. Colombians, majority of Colombians, they don't like marriage. And, you know, like they can live together for 20, 30 years, but they never get married. They never get married, you know what I mean? So they trying to set this woman's at the paradise. The feminists, man, like they masculine, this and that, with just a cap. Colombian women, they will bother you. They will bother you for real. And in our culture, we say if your woman don't bother you, it's because they don't love you. You know, and that's a reality. If she are the same when you going out in the weekends, and when you don't, well, that's something weird over there, because as you woman, she has to be worried about all these type of things. Where is my man? You know, all of that. But she are the same. She's like, oh, you know, I don't care. I don't care about that. And this is something you guys have to pay attention on this. So don't believe all these YouTubers. And like I said, this is not dedicated for YouTubers and nobody. This is just about to speak facts. To speak fast, because probably like this girl, there is a lot of girls that they now tired of dating American guys, because they think like, you know, like it's a bad behavior, you know, all of that. And especially Colombians, in our culture, we always been growing up thinking like, oh, you know, people from the United States, they way different. Their culture is different, which is true, you know, like these people over there, they don't play games about, you know, women cheating on them, guys cheating on them, and many other things. But like I say, I'm not here to fix, you know, couple problems. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here, like I say, to speak facts. You know, like if you have a good and amazing woman back in your country, don't believe, you know, what all these YouTubers been saying. Oh, you should break up with your woman, all of that. None of that. You should value the woman at home. One thing that I respect about guys in my country, about Colombians, men's majority, I'm swear to you now, majority of Colombians, men's, they will never, majority of the time, like I said, majority of the time, barely, they will never like left their woman at home and go with another one. Because, you know, like a lot of guys, I know a lot of situations that guys, they used to have a good girls back at home and they broke up with that girl just because, oh, they submissive, they're beautiful. Hey, I don't care about beauty, because at the end of the day, everybody, well, God willing, with God, you know, everything is possible. Everybody's gonna be old. So, you know, what should you, what people should care about? Oh, you know, she's beauty, all of that, because I mean, she's gonna be old too, and you're gonna be old too. So, you know, I'd rather be, you know, like with, I mean, no, an ugly woman, but, you know, with a decent woman with nice feelings, and I know, like, you know, a lot of my friends, they've been having a good and amazing woman next to them, but, you know, like they sat inside because, like, the only thing that they can flex is that they have a woman looking good, because in their house they are living a hell. They having a horrible, a bad time over there. And like I say, fellas, you know, like this woman, there is a lot of women, man, like they don't want to date. they don't want to date, a United States citizens. And this is what I'm gonna say now, and probably a lot of feelings gonna be hurt, man. Saying the truth, Colombian guy, man. You saying cap, you don't even know about this, you this and that, man. I had to say the majority of these women in Colombia, I would say this, and like I say, I'm gonna have a lot of haters after I say this, but I don't care. I had to speak the facts, I had to say the truth. Majority of these women, like, I would give this number. 90% of the women that are, well, I would know that's a high number. I would say 85% of the women that are with the United States citizen with passports in Colombia, they don't really love them. They love the benefits, and the reason why is because a lot of the brothers, it's not a secret that a lot of the brothers, they don't live in Colombia, they are in the United States, and like some of them, they've been selling cars, homes, all of that to move to Colombia full time. Or I respect that because they the ones that were working for the money back in the days, and they're trying to open a business, many things, and start a new life in Colombia. I respect that, but the others one that live the full time, that come here like every 5 months, all of that, this woman, she's getting hit. She's getting hit. This is getting hit by another one. Like, I'm not saying in majority of the case, but I'm not saying everybody and their mama, but I'm saying in majority of the case, she's getting hit. This is getting hit by somebody else. It's no way that, she's gonna wait for a long time without having nobody, all of that. It's difficult to believe, but, that's the reality. Like I say, I'm gonna have a lot of haters after I say this. Man, you say you cap, man, you saying cap, you a liar. You just don't want U.S. citizens dating Colombian women, all of that, man. Bro, that's a reality. Please don't cry. Take a napkin and put around your eyes, put around your tears, all of that. But that's a reality, fellas. That's a reality. So that was all I wanted to bring y'all today. Oh, hold on to this, because also, I'm gonna say, hey, because she's saying that she don't represent Colombian women. Still, there is guys, that of course, there is plenty of Colombian women. You guys can come here and date. But what I'm trying to clarify is, brothers, what these YouTubers that I will mention their names, like they've been selling to you like as a reality of Colombian women. That's not true. Majority of them, they not right. Like I said, they don't even speak our language. They don't even speak Spanish. So, you guys, I'm not saying you guys should believe me, but hey, my Colombian ID, born and raised in Cartagena, Colombia, I had the papers to speak about Colombian women, to speak about our culture, to speak about our food. There is nobody that can tell me that I can do that when I already know my culture. I already know what's up. You know what I mean? So, hey, like I say, I hope, some guys don't feel disappointed with this video, but like I say, there is a lot of girls that we are like here in Colombia with an attitude, no feminists, like they won't play game about that, they not submissive, they will slap you in front of everybody and the mama in front of the party, all of that and many crazy things. But like I say, don't believe these people, like the reality is another one, fellas. And like I say, it is all that I wanted to bring y'all today. If it's something, if I'm missing something about this topic, please, I apologize, yo, but I'm not a machine that I can remember everything. I'm not a robot or something. I'm just trying to do my best and speak facts, bring news, bring updates to the channel. So like I said, I'm not a machine that I can remember everything. So that was all for today, yo. See you soon, guys. See you next time. I hope you guys like my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, let me just tell you, hey, I'm Colombian, born raised in Cartagena, Colombia. So by the time I speak your language, of course I will have an accent, but I'm just trying to do my best, bring good things, bring good topics to the channel. And like I say, like that was all. See you soon, yo. See you next time. This was your boy Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom, boom, boom.